Hola muchachos, it is your boy El Papi Swanky, aka Jaden Swanky, and I am back with video number 2. You thought you could get rid of me already, but this is a new Jaden Swanky baby. This is going to be videos after videos back to back, and today I am going to be starting a new series I like to call So you're probably wondering, what is this series? And pretty much this series is just a range of different reviews, no set categories, no set genres. So I am pretty much open for anything, as long as it doesn't possibly kill me, it doesn't, injure me that bad, or if it doesn't involve a lot of milk or dairy products, because I am slightly lactose intolerant, so I would be running to the toilet quite a bit. As long as it doesn't involve me having to move the shoulder, touch my toes, because I talking to females, because I am for sure socially me having to involve me having to run around naked and possibly become sick, a government server, and also becoming a cyber criminal, I will possibly not do that. But besides that, I am pretty open to anything. So if you have a suggestion, feel free to put that down below in the comments, and I will possibly consider it, as long as it doesn't have those ramifications. But anyways, I am going to move on to the actual review. So let's do this, boys. Recently I came across reviews for this film called Astra. This is a James Gray film. I've never seen a James Gray film before, so I was kind of intrigued because it's something new for me. But kind of a selling point for me was the man himself, Pitt. And like any other single 40-year-old white mum, I had to go watch that film straight away. Over the last 4 years, I've been studying film in university. So I would like to quickly apologize to any university lecturers or tutors that I had over the last 4 years. And I'm going to try my utterly best to, share my experiences of watching this film. Anyways, let's get to the review. So I wake up on an early Friday morning, preparing myself to go to the cinemas to go watch Astra. I'm not really a morning cinema person. I usually go to cinemas during the night, but I thought I might as well switch things up a bit. So I arrive at the cinemas about 10:20 AM, hoping to reach the 10:30 AM session for Astra. I reach to the electric stairs, also known as the escalator, to kind of be lazy and get to the cinema's easy way up. But I am stopped in my tracks as I find that there's a cone there that says the stairs are out of order. I have to muster the strength and actually do some exercise to reach the cinemas. So I rocky these stairs. I climb these stairs like a champion, and as soon as I get to the top, I feel like I'm winning. And so I walk towards the counter and I ask, can I please get one ticket to Astra 10:30 AM please? She looks me straight dead in the eye and says, sorry, we don't have a session for 10:30. What? She said the next session was 11:30 AM. What the frick, that's one more hour. I was actually going to go home at that time, but I was like, you know what, I'm already here. I can wait 1 hour to go see this film. I was going to watch this film anyways, might as well do something else to kind of pass the time. So I went downstairs, went to go get a nutritious feed for myself. So I go to the food court, I get myself a sausage roll, a milk tea drink, and I get a donut. I wasn't originally going to get the donut, but the ATM had a $5 limit. So I had to get the donut, and I had to force myself to eat that pink devil. But by the time I finished it, it was 11:30 AM, and it was time to go see the movie. So I make my way back to the movies. I rocky up those stairs for one last time, and I walk past this smell, this temptation. It's the candy bar calling my name. The devil is trying to tempt me. Oh Lord, please help me. But you know what? I might as well get something to eat, because I am gonna get hungry. I don't know how long this movie is, and so I end up getting a large popcorn, and I got myself a large drink as well, red raspberry Fanta, to wash down that popcorn, because I don't want my throat to get dry while I'm watching the movie. And so from there, after getting my refreshments, I end up making my way to Cinema 2, and that's where Ad Astra is playing today. And so I make my way in, and downstairs at the lower level, there's quite a few people, a few older ladies, some Brad Pitt fangirls, and so I end up going upstairs to the balcony level. But anyways, the movie started, and there was a few trailers that played in the beginning. There was about 4 trailers that played. The first one was Strange But True. Let's just say I am going to skip this movie for sure. The next movie that they showed was Hustlers, which is pretty much a female Magic Mike. The third movie they showed was Gemini Man. Gemini Man is pretty much the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Old Man Will Smith. And the last movie that they showed was Terminator Dark Fate. I have one word for this movie, and that is why. Anyways, the movie Ad Astra was about to start. The story goes, Brad Pitt plays a character called Roy McBride, and he's basically a son of a famous astronaut played by Tommy Lee Jones. And basically Tommy Lee Jones's character goes on a expedition called the LIMA, I think LIMA something, but it's a journey to Neptune where they're trying to find extraterrestrial life, and pretty much Brad Pitt's father ends up going missing. Roy becomes a astronaut himself like his father, and he's known to be quite a calm astronaut. Like, many situations pop up throughout the film, but Roy is very calm. He likes to keep his heartbeat quite low. Overall, I kind of understand why people didn't really like this movie. The start of it was quite slow. It kind of dragged on, like, in the beginning. No doubt a highlight of the movie was the cinematography. Hoyte van Hoytema, I'm not too sure that's how you pronounce his name, but he did cinematography for films like Interstellar, Her, and Dunkirk, and so like he has a quite impressive portfolio, and so I was quite impressed with his cinematography work in this film. And there was one specific part of the film that I quite enjoyed, and that was the scene where Roy actually goes to Mars, and the lighting in that part of the film was actually amazing, to say the least, and I actually enjoyed that. But anyways, I think Brad Pitt as a whole, he actually did a good job as his character Roy. When his character starts to find out more about his father and his past, and just starts to unravel the secrets that were hiding from years ago. Many internal issues like his fears, his angers, the torment that he faced as a child start to show up and starts to develop. And I think Brad Pitt really plays this well. There was actually just one scene in this film that I did not enjoy at all. It kind of threw me off more so, but it's this monkey scene. So spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched the movie. If you want to watch the movie, skip a few seconds into this little part, but basically I'm going to explain what happens in this scene. So basically in this scene, Brad Pitt is traveling to Mars so he can communicate with his father, who's still in Neptune. And basically he's in the spaceship, he's with a crew. The captain gets a distress call from this other ship that's floating in space somewhere. But anyways, they get a distress call and they go to help this ship, and Brad Pitt and the captain goes onto this ship that seems kind of abandoned. Something's happened, something went wrong, and they end up finding a baboon, a monkey, which ends up attacking the captain, biting his fingers and basically chews on his face. Yep. It threw me off a lot, and I had no idea how to take that scene in, because they ended up just brushing over that scene a few minutes later, and it felt like that scene just didn't happen. It was just a random scene just to get rid of the captain somehow. Overall, like, the final act was quite depressing. It was sad. It was a sad film. Also, I kind of felt relieved for the main character Roy. He kind of came to terms with everything that happened in the film. And I wasn't a huge fan of the ending, but I kind of understood the purpose, and I wasn't highly upset. And overall, I say Ad Astra was an interesting film to watch. If you're a big Mr. Pitt fan and you enjoy kind of like stylistic films with great cinematography, I really recommend this film to you. But if you're a person that likes fast-paced action for a sci-fi film, you want to see Brad Pitt kill some aliens or some crazy stuff like that, like, I don't suggest this movie for you. Maybe go find something else. I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite films of the year. I wouldn't say I hated this film. I found parts that I highly enjoyed, like the cinematography, Brad Pitt in the film, and like a few other things that I enjoyed about the film. But definitely I suggest you just give it a go, give it a watch, and create your own opinion of the film. Overall, I give this film probably a out of 10. It wasn't like the best film, of course, but I still enjoyed it, and yeah.
We have a job to do. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's been the first reviews, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, comment what you want to see next in my next reviews. And yeah, this has been Jaden Swanky, and thank you and good night.